Thank you guys for sharing. I really
Yeah,
like
wow.
both of yours. When you were reading your stuff and you had an image, and then I'd get stuck in there, and then I had to
Right,
read it.
that's right, that's
Yeah.
right, that's right.
Oh, it's
So,
perfect.
It's true, that's,
okay, this is I just wrote this poem today. So I haven't read it a million times, so I might stumble reading it. If you've heard me read it before, that would be scary.
it's wrote today.
So, and Bree said that nobody will understand that, so that's okay. It's called Act One. It started out with Lou Reed, lots of liquor and weed. I knelt at the altar of 1,000 white crosses. Iggy Pop and the Clash were always in the mix. The enemy would arrive in an hour or two. The next morning we'd be fishing in mud puddles, rolling naked in the cattails of Carter Lake. No second guessing this fate of biblical bliss. We didn't fear the stage or the dancers. We were content being April Fools, mavericks among men. He was ambiguous beauty of the dandelion, fully and completely awakened. We crashed into drag queens, slammed in basements on 33rd and California Street. He took off my red shoes, pulled my green pants down, the unmitigated conception of the tangled comfort of arms and legs. Our jumping bean hearts were satisfied. Someday we'll crawl through the desert and then to the sea.
Oh, so vivid.
Thank you. This one is Equinox. I cannot ignore this fog, heavy as steel, eating the trees, hiding the sky. It abuses my early morning sun. Scarlet tanagers have lost their voice. This ghost confuses my mongrels. Their highland tainted gray. Will my heartbeat find his way? Will his moral heal my dazzled eyes? He's the genius of my vigor. I will not deny his reign. My retention of the Sonoran is replaced with floods of Adam's ale. I have acclimated to this season. I mean no disrespect to the imprisonment of winter, the idle ways of summer, or the consequences of my harvest. I am happy to breathe this air, to wait on this weeping nebula, to feed the desolate embryos of my beast.
Ooh.
Okay, this one is called Viagra.
We have a
Of
theme
course.
going here.
Albuterol, Zofran, Inderol, Skelalexin, Flexeril, Restoril, Remeron, Spiriva, Ibuprofen, Xanax, marijuana. I'm okay. You're fantastic. And, okay, here's another little one. It's called Zen Reasons I Love Brian.
Oh.
I love.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh. I bet you got lucky when you wrote that.
Yeah. Okay on time, Bri? This one is a little longer one, called Stuck With Myself. I've had best friends that are now just people from my past. Together we were going to become rich and famous. We always dreamed big dreams. Doesn't everybody until they realize they are only rich and famous when they are sleeping? Maybe some of them are rich now, I don't know. I don't think any of them are famous. I haven't heard their names mentioned for 20 or 30 years. Some of them may even be dead now. John is. He killed himself. I never thought the last time I talked to him would be the last time I'd ever talk to him again. I used to be pretty reckless. Some of my friends probably think I've been dead for years. It seems every year I make new friends. We get to know each other real well for a month or two, and then they would go away and never come back. Like when I was a young boy blowing bubbles, I'd chase them across the grass until they would disappear into the thin air. Some could say those weren't very good friends. I like to think they got bored and moved on. Who could blame them for that? I get bored easy, myself. If they became movie stars, I wouldn't know. I never go to movies. Before a movie is over, I'm wishing I was somewhere else. Movies are make-believe with predictable endings, like Bubbles. If they discovered a cure for all man's ills, I wouldn't know. I don't watch the news. I stopped watching the news after the war to end all wars. There's been too many wars since then. Some wars never end. Most of the time, I want to be at home sleeping naked next to someone after some good hard loving. I don't dream about being rich and famous anymore. Cures for cancer or war. If you were wondering whatever happened to this reckless one, I'm a poet content just blowing bubbles.
Oh, I really know that.
Okay.
Nice.
Like Brian said, are you gonna read all those? I won't do that. Okay. I'm invisible. Is it more frequent remembering who I am or who I was? I'm a voyeur of myself. In the mirror, he stands naked. I've watched his cock proud and his balls bleeding from cancer. I forget if I comb my hair to the right or to the left. I've watched him sleeping with crows. I dream of his one-night stands of mercy. My palms are blistered from his love. His voodoo heart beats inside me, rattles me with petrified bones, and protects me with bulletproof thunder. He has taken my tongue and twisted my words. I have denied Christ 1,000 times, juiced my veins with his blood. I violate myself with violent concern. I am his bridge over holy water, flowing like a drunken fool. He allows me to burn and free to sail in fields of amber. He rides wild horses across the sky. I chase him through the clouds. He is privileged to my birthright, my shallow eyes, my long-winded blather, my inconsistent brilliance. I will love him tomorrow and hate him more than yesterday. I really have a dry mouth. I should have some water. How do I want to read this poem? It's kind of silly. I'll read it anyhow. Life in the day of kissing. We're always kissing. We share a kiss first thing in the morning, followed by a good morning. Even if it isn't. Brushing my teeth, he comes in and shakes my dick a couple times, kisses my cheek, and returns to his oatmeal. He comes back, pisses with an evil grin, and flushes. He likes watching me dance in the shower from electric shock of scalding water turning freezing cold. I scream, "You son of a bitch." He peeks in and apologizes with a kiss. I know he's not sorry. The kitchen and the dogs line up to kiss me. Each earns their biscuit and scratching behind their ears. I kiss my love goodbye and leave for work. 10 miles from home, I can't remember if we kissed goodbye. He texts me we did. I have a satisfied mind all day. Driving home, all I can think of is my tired bones, mindlessly singing with Dylan on blown speakers. He greets me at the door with a kiss. He says, "You hungry?" I'm starving. It smells great. I kiss him for making my favorite, hamburgers and french fries. Afterward, he kisses me, rubs my belly. "You get enough?" I'm stuffed. I love his hamburgers and kiss him. Wednesday night is our favorite TV night. We never miss Wednesday TV night. We record it because we always end up making out, putting our tongues in each other's holes, finishing in each other's pants. I get ready for bed by going to the bedroom to turn on the electric blanket. We're already naked, we sleep naked. Our kiss goodnight is always the same. It has to be, that is the rule. We kiss, we touch the tips of our tongues. He kisses my third eye, I kiss his. At the same time we say, "I love you," and we have no need to dream. My tongue gets all twisted. This is called my Zen brain. I suffer the burden of a youthful soul and old bones. When I get high, gravity pulls me down. I'm no longer passionate of a war with my peace of mind. I know the quiet will get loud, then quiet again, the longer I sit in one place. I might have read that here once before, I
It's
think.
nice.
Don't go before me. Oh, no, I don't want to read that one. I'm sorry. I'm going to read my Ginsberg sham. I never argue with the sunrise. I sway to barbaric waltzes. My heart is revolution, queer from inside out. My duty crippled by social graces of luxury. My sophistication is born in austerity. Each breath unbinds my confinement. My phobia is my utopia. My tongue relishes bukkake bitterness of a pious clusterfuck. I chant red-blooded prayers for my koi. I climb cotton trees, invade the aroma of my catechism that feeds streetwalkers pocket change. My heart is revolution, regulation of my copulation. My illicit kiss is contraband. Brought to light, I fancy the taboo, frenzy of the cock. Liberated from superstitious genius, I savor its flavor, ingest an empty mind as gratitude. I am a rhapsodist rhymer, crooning songs without verse. My heart is revolution. Still doing okay for time?
What was that called again?
I'm over time? Oh, I'm sorry.
What was that called again?
Don't
The
worry.
last one? Sham?
That was called
Something Ginsburg?
My Ginsberg Sham.
Sham, gotcha.
I'm sorry I went over.
Don't worry
You
about
wouldn't
it.
have to be
We're
sorry.
enjoying it.
Thank you, guys.
We're not gonna complain.
If you were bad, we would have started yawning and,
Okay.
you see, we didn't